What's up, everyone? It's your man D, and welcome to another episode of D's Toy Haul. I'm gonna be real with you. It is hot as hell in the studio today. You can probably hear the fan in the background. That's a big no-no for video as far as videography goes. But I'm not gonna sit here and pass out doing a toy haul. All right, well, let's get rolling with this. Starting off, we got not one but two Generations Warp hats. A really cool figure, great update. Even better than the Legends class update that we got. Just a great figure. It's one of those that are coming in at the tail end of the Generations line, making way for the movie. And I gotta say, they're really kicking some ass on this. I mean, and it's cool to see them go out on a high note. So that's pretty cool. Next up, we've got not one, but two Generations Wheeljacks. Yep, once again, glad to get my hands on this guy. Not a big fan of Wheeljack, but you know, I want to try to get as many of the original G1 Autobots in the classic style, classic scale as possible. So he was a must get, but he's a pretty nice figure. I like this guy. Next up, we have once again not one but two Generations Thundercrackers. Generations Thundercrackers. Now this one was probably the one I was the most excited to get because I, like many Transformers fans, was extremely pissed at the whole 2007 BotCon fiasco, in which they put him and Skywarp and a couple other ones, but I remember it was just more specifically him and Skywarp in that pack is what really ticked people off, because we needed them to complete our Seekers, but not a lot of people really wanted to pay $400. Me definitely. I believe there was a rumor that once this was announced, there was a fan who actually got the BotCon set who was so pissed about it hitting retail. I think he said he wanted to sue Hasbro or something. That's elitist prick much. But I'm glad to get this figure. Really just, I mean, it's the same old classics mold, but I mean, it's freaking Thundercracker, and finally I can complete my set. Alright, once again, not one but two. I know you guys probably thinking I'm like a pig, but honestly, one of the complete sets I'm actually hooking a friend up with, so no scalping here. Not one but two Scourges. I already have a Scourge, and what I plan on doing with these two and the one I already have, which is another Generations, I want to make them the sweeps, and I'm going to get a United, from Japan, a United Scourge, and he's going to function as the actual Scourge. So yeah, I already built these guys for my sweeps. Had to have the sweeps, and I know somewhere down the line there'll probably be a convention Generation sweeps, but these are good enough for me. And let's see, Cliff Jumper. Not really impressive, but I had to get Cliff Jumper. This is actually for custom fodder. What I want to do with this guy is turn him into Tap Out, the BotCon. I don't know what year Tap Out came from, but Tap Out, that character was essentially a repainted Cliff Jumper. He was one of those Cliff Jumper keychain repaints, and he was green, and he was the Autobot wrestling bare knuckle brawling specialist. And I always thought he was a cool character, so I'm going to just basically do I'm not sure if I'm going to do a head on straight on repaint. I might I don't know. I might end up doing what Jen Saotomi did and combine the Cliff Jumper head on something else. But I liked this guy pretty well when he came out. I already had this guy. I liked him pretty well when he came out because, like, I was one of the idiots that didn't get Classics Cliff Jumper when it came out because I was just pissed that he didn't have Cliff Jumper's head. So yeah, I had to wait, and I ended up getting this. But he's a good placeholder. He's a good placeholder, and like I said, custom fodder. Now, what's so cool about this stuff? What's so cool about this stuff that's been out for a little bit, and some of you already probably have? What's so cool about it? Okay, the big reveal. I got all of these for $5 a pop at my local Walmart. Yeah, the Generations are apparently getting clearanced out, and I went in at the perfect time and got all of these for $5 each. So that's what's so cool about that haul in particular. I know, $5 for these guys. So yeah, that was definitely luck going on there. Now here's the second part of my haul. This one is from my friend, fellow filmmaker, martial artist, and just all around cool dude, MATT JASSO'S. He's a Transformers fan. He's actually really into the movies. I'm a G1 fan. Every now and then we just kind of spar back and forth. So I mentioned the Dark of the Moon Thundercrackers, and well, he bought me not one, but two Dark of the Moon Thundercrackers. He just kind of sent them to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Dark of the Moon Thundercracker, but you know it's from a friend, so I'm just gonna display them, just get a good laugh out of it. You decide. All right, let's get a flame war started here. Or which one's better? Yeah, you G1ers know what I'm talking about. And he sent me this. This is more of a joke here. Yes, oh, look at that. Rise of Cobra Baroness in all of her just weird-looking glory. 88 cents from Target. He found one of these and he sent them to me. But she makes pretty good custom fodder, actually, so I'm not going to complain too much. Hey, any custom fodder, especially when it's free, is great. Now, the next things he sent me, the next part of the haul he sent me, for a very specific reason that I really can't get into a whole bunch, but I'm just going to set it up. He and I actually did, not too long ago, about 2 years ago, we worked together, MATT JASSO'S and I, worked together on a 10-film independent epic called the Innocence Saga from Ponderous Productions. We apparently were like the only two, we were like the set's resident geeks. So in between talking about geeky stuff in the Boondocks, because we're like big fans of that, we were talking about, like, we wanted to work together. We just really hit it off on set, and we really wanted to work together. So we were just kind of thinking of what we could do. At first we wanted to do, now this was like probably about a year before G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra, and we wanted to do a G.I. Joe fan film, but Rise of Cobra came along and we were just like, maybe not so much. And then we realized that doing a G.I. Joe fan film, to get it right and to make it look pretty decent, would take too much money even as a fan film, because you want vehicles and troops and all that stuff and good costumes. So he and I, we juggled around who would make a great, who would be great as in a fan film. Well, we kind of figured it out. We kind of kicked it back and forth for years, but now, this year, we're officially going into, we're in production right now. We're in pre-production. We got our principal actors cast and everything. So, and we'll be bringing it soon, probably on a different channel. But I'm not going to say exactly who, but I'm just going to say that what I'm going to show you next is very much related to what we're going to be doing as a fan film. Keep in mind, he's a martial artist, and me. We're gonna be. He's writing. We're doing writing. I'm directing, starring in it, and we've already got a really good cast of people, of talent put together. But not gonna say what it is. I'm just gonna show you this, and you can draw your own conclusion here. Look at that. That's 90s gold. And look at that. And look at that. That's so I'm not going to say much because it's a fan film and I don't want it to be shut down before we finish up. But you can look at these and you can pretty much draw your conclusion as to what we're working on there. Not an official announcement, like I said. When it is complete, when we wrap on it and it's all edited and all polished and everything, we will be uploading it soon, and I will definitely let you guys know. It's really special. It's really special because he's already got some great choreography and some great fight choreography. He's a really talented fight choreographer. So I don't want to get too much of that because this is supposed to be a haul video, but that's my haul. Generations figures, $5 each. My homeboy sends me to movie Dark of the Moon Thundercrackers, Transformers. What can I say? Thanks for watching.